Hello again. Thanks for watching this video and studying math with me. This section is about rates. We're going to learn how to write rates as fractions, find a concept called unit rates, and use these unit rates to find the best buy on merchandise. So let's begin by looking back. Previously we studied a ratio which compares two measurements with the same units, such as feet to feet. They're both length measurements. But many comparisons we make use measurements with different units. Dollars for $160 for 8 hours, that's money to time, or 450 miles on 15 gallons distance to capacity. Such a comparison is called a rate. The units are different. Now when writing a rate, always include the units such as miles, hours, dollars, and so on, because the units in a rate are different. They will not cancel out with each other. First problem that we're going to be talking about is finding unit rates. And when we're finding unit rates, we're making the denominator be 1. It's called a unit rate. So we will often talk about you could earn $12.75 for 1 hour of work. So the unit rate says you make $12.75 per hour, or sometimes you make a little mark like that and you read that as per. Per means for each. For example, if your car gets 30 miles per gallon, it uses 30 miles for each gallon of gas, and you do the per like that. And when we're comparing to find the best buy based on cost per unit for groceries, household supplies, health and beauty items, you'll find many brands and package sizes. So if you look at the lowest cost per unit, you can save money. So the cost per unit is a rate that tells how much you pay for one item or one unit. And since money amounts are usually rounded to the nearest hundredth, the nearest cent, you want to go out to the decimal point, perhaps one further, and so you will sometimes round to the you'll work to the thousandths place, and then you will round from there. So we're about ready to move to a work area, but before, let's do some problems. So let's look at this problem where we're writing each rate as a fraction in lowest terms. Well, we have 186 miles in 8 hours, so we're going to say this is 186 miles divided by 8 hours. Now 2 will go into both of these numbers, and so in lowest terms this will be 93 miles in 4 hours. Another type problem that we'll see in 2A is finding a unit rate. So if your car goes 132 miles on 3 gallons of gas, what we're going to do is divide 3 into 132, and what we will get is 4, and there will be 1 left over, and it is 44 miles per gallon. That would be the unit rate. That's a pretty economical car. And then we can do a comparison of cost. 1 jar of jelly is this cost for 16 ounces. The other jar of jelly is $2.03. These should be dollars. For 13 ounces. So let's compare the two. So I will take 13 into 203, and I will get, this will go 1 for 13, that'll be 73. And then how many times does 13 go into 73? It won't go 6, but it will go 5. Here's where your decimal point is. It's going to be 65, and we will get 8 over, and we bring down the 0, and this will go into there 6 times. And that probably is enough for us to do the comparison. Let's compare it with the other jelly. Here you get 16 ounces being divided into 3.23. Again, there's your decimal point, and I will get 1 for 16, and now this will be 7, and I will bring down the 2. Now 16 will go into 72 4 times, and that's going to be 64, and when we subtract we'll have 8 and bring down the 0, and that will be exactly 5. So you see, this one is the cheaper of the two. That means the best buy is going to be that. So let's do some problems, and here they are. This is your going to be your work area, and so consider these, pause it, and we'll restart whenever I return, and we'll look at answers and go from there. So I'll be back with you in a bit. I'm back with you in a bit, and again, we're finished with our work area, so what I'm going to do is show you some answers for these problems, and you might want to pause this again to check your answers, and we can go from there. Now, a serious student will want to do more problems and read their textbook, but for now, time is precious. Each day must count. Doing the math will make you strong. Take care and see you in class.